hello, and welcome to tonight's episode of The Invisible Woman. I am live on the scene with the gangster lead. Woo woo. Okay, no, okay. Probably went over some of y'all head, but all right, I'm back. But welcome to tonight's episode of The Invisible Woman. Thank you so much for choosing to tune in with me tonight. Thank you for liking my channel, The Invisible Woman Talk Show on YouTube, for subscribing. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you for checking out my website, jwinvisiblewoman.com. I have an amazing episode planned for you tonight. You do not want to miss this, guys. It's going to be very informative. So hurry, go get your snacks, go get your girlfriends, go get whatever it is that you need. Hurry back. You don't want to miss a minute of this show. Why? Because this show is your show, The Invisible Woman Talk Show. Stay tuned. Hello, and welcome back to tonight's episode of The Invisible Woman. We are talking about Let's Get High. That's right, I said it, let's get high. And before you be like, you know what, Joyce, hold on now, girl, like, roll that back. No, we're not rolling it back. We're talking about let's get high. And I I was going to get my car maintenance. And so while I'm there, the lady, she comes up, she gets a quote for the work that she needs done for her car. And they give her the total, and she says, oh my word, that's steep. And he says, well, the kind of car that you have, it requires, requires maintenance. The maintenance is high. So he said the maintenance is high. And but he said that once you take care of these needs, then the car will be running much smoother. And he said that you just have to maintain it from then on, So once you make that investment, then you just have to maintain it. And I thought about that for a second. And I thought, okay, so she has a high maintenance vehicle that requires, quite a bit of work. But once she gets that work done, then smooth sailing. You just have to maintain it. And so it got me to doing some research on, because I always say to myself, I always say to people that I meet, I'm like, oh, I'm a low maintenance person. And then I thought, wait a minute. I looked up the definition of low maintenance. Let me read this for you, okay? And it says, a low maintenance person rarely complains. They usually go with the flow. They require little attention or consideration. And that broke my heart, because I don't want to be a person that don't require much attention. I don't want to be a person that don't require consideration. I don't want to be a person that rarely, I can't voice my opinions, because then, I don't want to be a low maintenance person anymore. So tonight we're talking about let's get high. Let's get high. We're going to be high maintenance people. And I know that society makes high maintenance women seem like they are just, the devil's spawn, but it's not. Not that we're not using society's definition of high maintenance and low maintenance. We're using this dictionary version of high maintenance and low maintenance. And so, I am not going to be a low maintenance person anymore, because I do deserve attention. I do deserve consideration. And I do deserve to have somebody care about my thoughts, my needs, my wants. So I am with you guys. Let's get high. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with more Invisible Woman right after this short break. Welcome back to The Invisible Woman. We are talking about let's get high. And before the break, I read you the definition of low maintenance, and I decided that I wasn't going to be low maintenance anymore. Um, I did. I'm just like, I'm not doing this low maintenance stuff anymore because I've always been like, because, in my head, just like I said, I let society tell me that low maintenance people, they don't wear a lot of makeup, they don't do all the extra, they not a diva, like a high maintenance person would be. And that's not even, no. A high maintenance person is a person that needs work to keep in a good condition. So, we, like I said, we got this picture in our head of, like I said, a diva, a person with an attitude, a person that's demanding, a person that looks on down on others, money hungry, that kind of thing. But no, we're not talking about that high maintenance. That's something different. Those are gold diggers. That's not high maintenance. Those are gold diggers. There's a difference, okay? So high maintenance is different. For some reason, we think that if we require too much, if we ask for too much, if we expect our partner or expect people to do certain things, to treat us the way we treat them, because you know how you are. You're nice, you go above and beyond for people, but then when you expect that, then what? You are diva, you are high maintenance. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're demanding respect. And demanding respect does not make you a diva. Okay? We're not going to allow society to label us anymore because we have needs that we want to have met. We meet the needs of other people. But then when it's our turn, it's you're feeling like, oh, well, I don't want to rock the boat. So I'm going to be in the shadows. I'm going to go with the flow. Low maintenance people go with the flow. Low maintenance people, they are so afraid that they're going to push people away when they tell them what they want, when they tell them what they need. They're so afraid. That's the whole thing behind being low maintenance. It is fear. 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 Fear that if I speak up, I'm going to lose people. They're people pleasers. They're people pleasers. And you don't want to be a people pleaser. Not all the time. You can't please everybody all the time. And now you can't sleep at night because somebody's mad at you. No, stop it. Just stop it. We're getting high. Let's get high. We're going to be high maintenance people. We're going to be high maintenance to the point where we are getting our needs met too. It's a two-way street here. A low maintenance person, a person y'all, when I tell you that I've been a low maintenance person for way too long, a low maintenance person accepts more than their share of the load of responsibility. They do way too much for everybody else and not enough for themselves. You think, when you think low maintenance, you think somebody that's, wearing sweats and a ponytail. No, that's a person that's comfortable in their own skin. That's different. Comfortable and low maintenance is totally different. Being comfortable in your skin is great. That doesn't make you a low maintenance person. That just makes you a person who knows who they are. Low maintenance is when you don't know who you are and you accept anything because you want to fit in. When did you decide that you were too much? I'm too much. I'm being too dramatic. I'm asking for too much. Why can't I just get it together? When did you decide that you too sensitive? When did you decide that your feelings aren't valid? When you start seeing yourself sacrificing your happiness for somebody else's. When you find yourself forgetting about you for everybody else because you don't need that much attention. You don't want to take it away from somebody else. Somebody else is much more worse off than you are. Somebody else needs this more than you do. I'll be all right. It's okay. I'm all right. No, no, you're not. Let's get high. Let's get high. Let's start thinking more of ourselves. Let's start thinking more of our wants and our needs. And let's put ourselves, it's okay to put yourself first sometimes. It's okay to put yourself first sometimes. I'm saying this to myself because y'all, it's okay to think about you sometimes. Because you think about everybody else and you put this person's weight on your shoulders and that person weight on your shoulders and this person you're carrying on your back, this person again in your hands, and you just, yeah. And then where are you? Falling apart. You're falling apart. Can't even keep up. You're falling apart. We're going to be right back with more Invisible Woman right after this short break. Let's get high. Welcome back to tonight's episode of The Invisible Woman. We are talking about let's get high. We are no longer going to be low maintenance people. We are no longer going to be low maintenance people. I have a friend. I have a friend that she's always saying that I don't ask for much. And I can't seem to find what I'm looking for. And you know what I'm saying? I can't find a decent guy. I'm still single. And I don't even require much. And I'm going to say this to you. Require more. Require more. Because the fact that you're not requiring much when you deserve so much more. Let's get high. Let's get high. I don't want you to not require much anymore. I don't want you to settle for anything less than what you deserve. You are a loving, kind, considerate person. Require that from them. You are giving. Require that from them. You are a prayer warrior. Require that from them. Require the same things that you give. Expect those things from other people. We are not going to be low maintenance people anymore. Just going with the flow, just accepting what it is because we don't want to make waves. We don't want people to think that we are too demanding. And what is too demanding when you're giving what you expect? You're giving it to somebody else, to a lot of somebody else's, and you're not getting it because you're not demanding it. You would not treat anybody the way that you treat yourself. You're mistreating yourself. You're being low maintenance, quote unquote, to yourself. You're not low maintenance. No, you're not. You're high maintenance. We're getting high. You're high maintenance. You're requiring more. You're not accepting anything less than what you deserve anymore. I sound like I'm fussing, but I'm not. It just breaks my heart when I see people, when I see us, women, when I see us, we don't know our full potential. And so when we don't know our full potential, we don't know what we want from other people, and we allow them to walk all over us. We allow them to walk all over us. When we are scared to tell people what we really want. This is what I want from you. Put it out there. Because guess what? The person that is meant for you is going to be like, you know what, girl? You sure right. I can definitely do that. I can do that. I can do that. Check. I can do that too. Because honestly, you're not asking for too much. They're just not willing to give you what you're giving them. Because think about this for just 1 second. Think about this for just 1 second. When you're doing stuff for other people and you think to yourself, man, They asking for too much. They want too much from me. You think that too, don't you? Sometimes you do. You be like, oh my gosh, they need this, they need that, da 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 da. They're laying it down for you. I need you to A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And you're all, you do it because they're telling you what they want. They're putting that out there and you're doing it. So why don't you do the same? Run your A, B, C, D, E, F, G and let them do what you need them to do. Let them be a better friend to you. Let them be a better spouse to you. Let them be better for you. And if they're not, do I need to tell you? Reevaluate the relationship. Reevaluate the friendship. I say it all the time. Come on now. It's like a broken record now. Reevaluate it and decide if it's beneficial for you. Because like I said the other week, enough is enough. So we're going to be right back with more Invisible Woman right after this short break. Let's get high. I can't say it enough. Let's get high. Welcome back to the Invisible Woman. We are talking about let's get high. I don't know why people put my finger up because it's like let's get high. Come on, y'all. But there are some benefits of being high. Okay, high maintenance, high whatever you want to call it, but we going high. And I'm going to tell you there are some benefits. Number one, when you're high maintenance as they call it, you know what you want. You know what you want. And you know what you want and you don't settle for less. You get the best of the best. You're gonna have self-respect. You're gonna be selective about who you choose. Because sometimes we just allow any old average Joe to infiltrate our space. But when you are going high, as we are now, from now on, you're going to be very selective in who you allow into your space, okay? You're going to get the best of the best. You're going to be, it's like people respect you. They respect you. They have this different respect for you because they're like, I know I can't just come to her with any old thing. I know I can't just half step when I want to approach her. But when you are low maintenance, they know that you're going to accept anything. They know that you're going to allow anything to fly. They know that they can do whatever they want to do. And it's okay with you. Because you are a people pleaser. Because you just want people to like you. Because you just don't want to, like I said, rock the boat, make waves. You just go on with the flow. I'm chill. I'm cool. I'm getting walked all over, getting stepped all over. People don't value me. People don't respect me. People know that I don't know what I want because I want what you want. Remember that scene in the movie where there was this beautiful girl getting married, and then he was like, "What do you like?" And she was like, "Whatever you like. What do you want? Whatever you want." And it was just like she was a sheep, and you don't want to be that. You don't want to be low maintenance to that point where you're a sheep, and you're just doing what other people want you to do versus what you want to do. You have wants. You have needs, you have desires, you have goals. Voice that. Make that known. Don't just help people achieve their goals. Don't just celebrate everybody else and forget about you. As young people say, do you, boo? Do you too? I'm just But now that we're going high, we're gonna have confidence. Confidence is everything. We talked about before how self-esteem, you're having low self-esteem when you have that low maintenance. And you want to have higher value of yourself. You want to appreciate yourself. You want to love yourself. You want to respect yourself. And these are some of the qualities that a high maintenance person has. Not what society says is, oh, she's such a diva. No. Oh, she got such an attitude. No, she doesn't have attitude. She just knows what she wants and she's not going to accept anything less. So, we're going to be, another thing. They are great communicators. Remember I told you how they could tell you they want A, B, C, D, E, F? and then they gonna lay that down for you and you do that. They're great communicators. So we are going high. Let's get high. We're not going to be the low maintenance person that, like I said, is just sailing along. Just sailing along. When did you accept what somebody else was telling you about yourself? When did you start believing what other people, what you thought, when did you start believing? They might have even said that to you, but in your head you're thinking, and now your stinking thinking has got you to believing what you're saying. You're not too much. You're not too demanding, unless you are. But more cases you're not. Most cases you're not. You know, you're just, I need what I really need for you to do is realize that you are so much more valuable than you are giving yourself credit for. Okay? So I'm going to need you to step up. We're going up. We're going high. We're going higher. We are no longer low maintenance people, low maintenance women. High maintenance. And don't allow society to tell you because you're expecting, because you're requiring that that's a bad thing, because it's not. It is not a bad thing to want better for yourself. It is not a bad thing to stand up for yourself. It is not a bad thing to want people to do things for you, especially when you do things for them. That's not a bad thing. So we are getting high. Let's get high. Let's get high. We're going to get high. And when we get high, oh my gosh, y'all, we're going to stay there. We got to pop your collar, girl. Hold on. Because we here now. I know, right? We are popping our collar. We're going to stay here because now we're not settling for less. We're not going to settle for less. No. Your value has went up. You have gone up. You value yourself, so they're going to value you. You respect you, and you're asking for that respect in return. You respect you, they're going to respect you. They're not going to just come to you with any old thing because they see, oh my gosh, wait a minute, she's not putting up with this. She's not going to take this. Wait a minute, who is she? This is not the same old person that used to allow us to dump everything on her. This is not the same old person that used to just do whatever we tell her to do. This is not the same old person. No, you're not the same old person. Baby, you just went high. Let's get high. Thank you. I'm over here popping my collar for real, y'all, because I done got high. And I'm telling you, it feels good. It feels good. You know, not that old natural, not that old drug high. I'm talking about the old, I value myself high. I'm high. Get high. Let's get high. I'm going to be right back with more Invisible Woman right after this short break. Stay tuned.
Hey, y'all need to hype me up. Do that thing with your eyes. Money, look.
Welcome back to tonight's episode of The Invisible Woman, talking about Let's Get High. And I just want you to know that when you value yourself, when you have that self-worth, you have that respect for yourself and that love for yourself, and you care about your well-being, that's different from, being selfish. That's different from being self-absorbed. So don't let anybody tell you, oh, it's always all about you. Oh, you're just thinking about yourself. That's not a bad thing. Because, sweetheart, if you don't think about you, they're not going to think about you. They're going to think about you when they need something. They're going to think about you when they're ready to put something else on your shoulders. But as far as thinking about your health, thinking about your concerns, no. So don't allow anybody to make you feel like caring about yourself is not a good thing. And set healthy boundaries. Set healthy boundaries for yourself and others in your life. You have to know how to say no to some things. I had to learn that too. I'm telling you, I had to learn it. You have to know how to walk away from some things that are, things or people that are not beneficial. You have to learn when, I hate to say it, but it is what it is, when enough is enough. So it just, self-love is needed, it's wanted, and it's deserved. Love yourself, care about yourself, take care of yourself. There's only one you. It's only one you. And just like you put all that effort and concern into taking care of everybody else, take care of you too. All right? Start with you. Because I always say you can't take care of other people if you don't take care of yourself first. My name is Joyce Williams, and I'm the host of the Invisible Woman Talk Show. Life doesn't always give you flowers. That's why you should tune in to the Invisible Woman Talk Show. It'll help empower you to find your inner strength to bring out the beauty in you. JWInvisibleWoman.com, the Invisible Woman Talk Show. Welcome back to tonight's episode of The Invisible Woman. I am your host, Joyce Williams. Y'all, I know I went on a rant there, but I'm very passionate about helping others and very passionate about you knowing your value and knowing your worth and boosting your self-esteem, because, man, we are all beautiful in our own way. Beauty is not just an external thing. No, beauty comes from inside and comes out of. Beauty starts on the inside and radiates to the outside. So you can have the most beautiful face and an ugly inside, and guess what? You're not so pretty. Or you can be the opposite, or you can be extremely blessed and just be beautiful on the inside and the outside. Hey. But okay, I know we're talking about let's get high. I didn't actually do that for real. But I guess I done calmed down a little bit. Y'all, I was on 10. But I'm just very passionate about helping people, very passionate about people knowing their value, knowing their worth. I've been there. And for a long time, I did not have a value, a high, I don't even know how to put it. My self-esteem was embarrassing. It was probably lower than low, embarrassing. It was, and anyway, and okay, what's going on? I'm really in a really good mood. I feel like I did a woosah, I know you feel it too, like you're with me, you my girl. Hey girl, I see you. Thank you so much for watching. Really, I gotta start shouting out some of my people, y'all, because I have some faithful women that are, faithful viewers that are committed to watching this show every week, and I really appreciate that. I really appreciate you. I'm gonna start demanding more. Subscribe, hit that subscribe button, follow my channel, tell others about it. That is me being going up on my maintenance. That's right, I'm leveling up. Let's get high. So now I'm no longer, y'all subscribe. No, I'm demanding more. Subscribe. You know you like this show. You know this is your show. Thank you so much for choosing to tune in with me tonight. Thank you for liking my channel, The Invisible Woman Talk Show on YouTube, for subscribing. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you for checking out my website, JWInvisibleWoman.com.